The next caller we have is someone who I don't know if they understood the topic today because it's things you got away with, but he talks about being detained by the police department and spitting on cops, which doesn't mean you got away with it because you got arrested. So I am more intrigued at why you spit on that doesn't, when you're already in custody, like that's not going to do it. It's not like, oh, he spit on me, dude. Let's let him go.
Hey, Gobby. So I got a story about when I was illegally detained by the PD, and they, so I'm fucking high as shit right now. They did a bunch of shit that was violating my rights and shit, didn't read me my Miranda, and so when they put me in the back of the cop car, I did a bunch of shit and allegedly spit on the two officers up front. So if you want the full story, give me a call back.
I'm really intrigued at why he spat at them because I've watched a lot of those body cam clips on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. And like, dude, hella people spit on the cops and they just put you in that silly little spit hood. Like, then you just end up looking like a silly guy. I don't know. Either way, let's call him up. I heard you're a spitter, not a quitter. Or you're a spitter and no, you are a quitter. Yeah. Wait, being a spitter is quitting. Yeah. I fucked it up. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Yo, I heard you be spitting on people. You mind being recorded?
Oh my god, yeah, no problem, man.
So why are you spitting on the cops? What happened? Fill me in on this. Cause I actually, before I even hear about this, I gotta say, you technically didn't get away with this because you got arrested, correct?
No, actually, they took me and they put me on a 5150, and I got away with all the charges.
Okay, I don't know if getting 5150 is getting away with it, but that's all right. I guess we'll take it. So fill me in. What happened?
So basically, me and my dad used to fight a lot, like when it comes to arguments and shit. And one morning, he woke up kind of hungover. I don't blame him. I've been there. He woke up being a dick. We were arguing over some stupid shit, and got to the point where he tackled me to the floor, and so I went in my mom's bedroom and I grabbed her little handheld taser. And so I was like zapping it at him, not like actually getting him with it, but just zapping it at him to get him out of the house so I could call the cops.
Yep.
And I called the cops, and when the cops got there, I don't know why the fuck he said this. He told the cops that I tried to stab him with a knife.
Oh.
Now, I understand why he may have said that, because while he was charging at me, trying to tackle me to the floor, I may or may not have grabbed like a butter knife out of the silverware drawer just out of fear.
Okay. So you did have a knife, but it was a butter knife.
I dropped it immediately because he tackled me.
Wait,
and he was like charging at me.
So you had the butter knife initially, he tackled you, and then you deployed the tactical taser?
No. So he was like charging at me, basically. I ran into the kitchen, grabbed the butter knife out of fear. Oh shit, my phone's about to die too. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh. Do you have a charger?
Yup.
Oh yeah, plug that up. Plug that up.
Alright, it's plugged in. So yeah, he was charging at me. I ran into the kitchen, grabbed the butter knife out of fear. He tackled me to the floor. I dropped it immediately, basically, because he fucking tackled me.
Mm-hmm.
I got out of his like headlock or whatever, ran to my mom's bedroom, grabbed the taser, and was like, "Get out!" Basically, like, get the fuck out of the house. I called the cops. I told them basically exactly what happened. I even told them about the butter knife. They get there. They're talking to me. They're talking to my dad. Probably like 30 minutes. They all come up to me and they're just like, "Hey, can you stand up real quick?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Slap cuffs on me.
Oh.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then at that point, they get me into the back of the cop car, and this is what pissed me off. And low-key, I had fucking terrible temper growing up.
Mm-hmm.
They kept making fun of my Tourette's and shit.
Oh, shit.
Making fun of the fact that I was special needs.
Oh.
And so you've been in the back of a cop car, correct?
Yeah.
So you know, like the metal cage that's in the back?
Wait, are you the same guy who called in 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Oh my god. All right. Well, okay, keep it pushing. All right, I had to get some clarity on that. Keep it going.
Yeah, no, that was me. So I used to be like 190-pound like fat kid when I was like fucking 12 years old up until like
Wait, you're the guy who threw the fucking
probably
chair.
17. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Oh, so you be
Yeah.
crashing out. All right, welcome back. All right. So
Oh yeah,
continue.
yeah. No, I was a professional crash out growing up, so got them stories on lock. So yeah, I used to be fucking fat as shit and weigh a lot, so I basically scooted myself down all the way in the seat till like my back was like basically sitting where my butt was, and I just started fucking pounding on the back of the cage with my feet, just both fucking feet, full force, full weight into it. And I eventually fucking bashed the cage like off the hinges in the cop car, just open enough where I could spit like right in the cop's face that was driving. And I fucking I think I spit on him probably 3 or 4 times before he pulled over. And then the second he turned around to look at me and tell me to stop, I spit in his face, like directly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and low key, what I was thinking at that moment was, number one, they already violated my rights because they didn't read me my Miranda. So kind of at that point, it was a weird legal stance where whatever I do, it's
So
going to be a weird way of determined in court.
you know what I learned recently, actually?
What's that?
They only have to read that to you if they're asking you questions. I learned about that recently because I had the same thing happen to me, and I remember thinking like, "Yo, like, what the hell? They totally violated me." But they didn't ask me anything, and like nothing they asked me could have been used anyways. But when they arrest you, yeah, they can just take your ass. Like they don't have to read you your rights
That's
technically.
fucked.
It is fucked
That's
up.
fucked.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking at the moment too, I was like, low key, they're probably going to take me to jail. So I was like, might as well make myself look as crazy as possible because I have an easier time getting out of a 5150 than I do getting out of jail.
So you just decided to completely snap.
Yeah, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Did you get the spit hood?
Huh?
Did they put you in the spit hood?
No.
Oh.
I sat on them fuckers the whole way to the ER.
And they just fucking took it?
Yeah, basically. Because it was the Sacramento fucking sheriff's department. They don't really do shit.
I mean,
and
like,
the craziest part about it is when I got out of the 5150, like a couple weeks later, because they discharged me after like 2 days. They were like, yeah, no, honestly, like, they should have taken your dad to jail. It was their fault. Because my dad was, like, actually the aggressor in the whole situation, apparently. And a couple weeks later, I got handwritten letters from both the officers saying, like, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to, like, be offensive or discriminate towards your special needs, even though they're, like, in their squad car calling me a fucking retard that have Tourette's.
They wrote you letters after you spat on them?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Yes, swear to God.
Oh.
It was fucking crazy.
Damn, well, I mean, it sounds like you're pretty good at crashing out, dude. You throw chairs at teachers, you be spitting on cops and shit. You're about to tase your dad. Like, damn, dude, this is just a lifestyle.
Yep. I got other stories too of other fucking crazy shit I've gotten away with when it comes to cops. Like, I got away with armed robbery charges just about a year ago.
What, did you just spit on him a bunch of times too?
No, low-key, that one was crazy. Me and 2 of my other friends just walked to Winco, which was like our local grocery store, to grab like a bottle of Tiki Punch. Because we were trying to go home and mix up drinks. But we needed soda. So we just walked to the store, and we were all wearing ski masks. Don't get me wrong. I live in Nevada. Nevada doesn't outlaw those. They have no law against them, and it was 30 degrees out in the winter. And so we walked in. I walk in wearing the ski mask. I'm on a first-name basis with the store manager. He knows it's me. He's like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, dude? We go buy the soda. I come out. I see Sparks PD parked on one of the sides, and I like literally just wave at him and I throw up like a heart sign. And he drives all the way around the fucking parking lot and comes into like the KinderCare that's right next to the store parking lot. And then he like blocks us in, and he gets out, and the first thing he says is he draws his gun and he's like, if any of you try to fucking run, I'm gonna shoot you in the back of the head. Which Sparks PD has a terrible tendency for doing shit like that. And then a second car came in, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and then a sixth with a canine unit. And they basically sat us all down and were talking to us and shit like that and blah, 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 blah. And I eventually asked them, I was like, why'd you stop us? And they're like, we got a call for armed robbery. I'm like, no, you didn't. And they were trying to say my one friend, that his name was Hosea, and he was an illegal immigrant because he had a Mexican name, which was crazy work. My other friend, he's terrified because he's on probation. I eventually talked to them, and they let us go, but it was fucked because they were all trying to search us and shit. And I wasn't there to rob the store. I went there to buy soda, but allegedly I totally did possibly have a gun and brass knuckles in my pocket. So I was not trying to get searched.
Yeah, you can't allow that to happen. Damn,
well. But Nevada's an open carry state, and they allow you to have that, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, was the gun yours?
No.
No, well, yeah, there you
Allegedly,
go.
No.
You can't open carry that. Damn, well, I hope maybe in the future you just crash out a little less.
Yeah, no, I've been better at it lately. I haven't had that many crash outs. It's been a good while. So I've definitely grown up.
You ever try Xanax?
A lot of these stories were from like when I was hella young.
You ever try taking a Xan?
You know what's funny? I've actually had a Xanax prescription since I was 10 years old. They used to give me 60 of them a month of the 2 milligram bars.
Ooh.
I still get them actually every month. I only get 30 of them now. But I low-key don't take them. Like they don't work with me the way they used to, number one. And then number two, like I feel like I'm kind of an asshole when I'm on those. I know I'm an asshole.
Yeah, that
when
does
I'm on
happen.
those.
That does happen.
Yeah.
Makes you kind of not care about anything. Damn, well,
Yup.
I got to say, I appreciate you calling in 2 weeks in a row. Maybe,
no problem, man.
if you got something to speak on for the next prompt, whatever it ends up being when I post it, I'll talk to you again soon, yeah?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm hella down.
Hell
good
yeah.
talking to you, man.
Yeah, good talking to you too. You have a good rest of your day.
You too, Gobby. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Dude, I knew his voice sounded familiar, but it's really impossible to tell because there's just so much voice compression when you talk to someone on a normal phone call. Like everyone sounds like shit. So it is kind of hard to tell. But once he mentioned the Tourette's, I perked up a little bit. And then he was like, and I'm special needs. And I immediately knew. I was like, okay, you're the guy who tomahawked a chair to teacher. Like, I remember you, dude. How can I possibly forget?